Okay, that was just like the worst pearl I've ever seen. Why did we throw it there? I was literally in this exact same spot. I'm joining VC.
Gotcha.
Hello. Hello.
Yo.
Parker, join live serious.
This video is a ranked match between me and my boy Fruit. We don't queue each other often, so it was cool to be playing him here. I did not realize I was playing him for the first 2.5 minutes of this seed. It's not until I get in the nether that I realize I'm playing Fruitberries, my guy Fruit. And it's so much worse because he came into my call and said, Parker, join live chillin'. Because we were playing each other, and I just fully did not process it. I didn't join the call. Oh my gosh, I feel so bad. I just thought he was wanting people on his stream, so in my head, I'm thinking, I'll join after this ranked match, and it isn't until Draconic says this.
You gotta tap in on your nether enter pause, Parker. Tab into Discord and join this channel.
Then I decide I'll join Fruit's call on nether enter. I'm like, Draconic is saying, okay, so I should probably join. I still don't realize I'm playing him yet, though. Oh my crafting, that felt clean.
We heard it, dude. It's actually good.
That was low-key, probably one of the best crafting splits I've ever had. It just felt so clean there, and it awards me time here, because I think I end up entering the nether 15 seconds faster than Fruit. We do basically the same routing. Maybe we get slightly different trees. I do gold axe, he does iron axe, but it just... Oh, man. One of the reasons I also really like this commentary video is because it's just like the boys hanging out in voice call. For the amount of time that I hang out in call in HBG and the amount of time that I spend there, I basically have zero evidence of it in any videos, which is chill because it's just my friend group. I don't plan to be like making videos on that stuff, but it's cool to occasionally have the reminder of this sort of stuff. So yeah, I'm entering right around 1:36. Fruit is going to be entering not terribly far behind, but a couple of seconds slower. And then this also gives me opportunity to join his voice call. Oh wait, what? Since when am I playing Fruit? Oh wait, how did it take me this long to realize?
That was the whole idea.
Wait. Okay, I'm joining.
Oh shit.
Oh, this wasn't so bad.
Wait, I just realized now that I'm playing you. Dude, I do not look at advancements or like anything.
That's why I told you to join.
Yeah. Wait, no, it makes so much sense now. Hold up. So I might be using some of our call audio, but to be honest, there's not very much. Fruit was a little bit more talkative than me, but when I'm playing, man, I'm so focused up. So there's a couple back and forths that I might cut to, but for the most part, it'll be a commentary like normal. And then you can see Fruit's perspective in the bottom left. So he's looting in a slightly safer way than I am. So I think I gain a little bit of time here just because I loot the triple chests with my golden axe, but I take so much damage here. I'm playing a triple to gap route. You know, this is pretty standard. Everybody's seen this before. And honestly, I can't remember what happened in this Bastion, because I think I lose time overall. Even though I'm so far ahead here, we enter the fort roughly the same time, 3 seconds apart to be exact. I just checked. Isn't that cool? I can just do that while recording these commentaries. I don't need to do it all in one shot. So we enter the fortresses very close to each other, even though we go to completely different fortresses. And if you have a very keen eye, you will see why this happens. Even though we are in the exact same spot, playing the exact same seed, only a few seconds behind, I do my pie chart to find the spawner of fortresses in a different spot than Fruit. And so it leads me in one direction, Fruit scans in another direction, and it leads him in basically the opposite direction. Also, Fruit needs to check a chest for obsidian, so he must have missed some trades, because I get 20 obsidian off of raw trades. Don't really know how I do that because I have 2 obsidian right now. The ranked trades are actually just disgustingly insane. But Fruit checks the chest and gets 4 or 5 obsidian. So I really don't know what happened there. Maybe I should go back and watch everything in slow-mo to see where all of the gold trades happen. But we both get all the resources that we need. Yeah, I'm just gonna harp on the obsidian trades again. Look at my inventory. 9 obsidian. I check it. I have 11 here. I throw a handful of gold. I'm still at 11, mind you. Do I get... Oh my gosh, wait, I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. I thought I checked the footage. I do check this chest like a smart person. Wait, there's no obsidian here. Oh my gosh, wait, we're learning as we go. I'm sorry if I feel all over the place, because I kind of am all over the place. I thought I was so prepared analyzing this run. No, I am not. So I get a handful more pieces of gold from that chest, and I use it... Oh, I'm hitting my microphone. I use it to trade. I have 19 obsidian here, and so I get my last piece of obsidian on the staircase from a stray pig from when I was starting the route. So the way I get 20 obsidian is just like kind of ridiculous because I don't think I got any from chests, or if I did, I only got 2. So I'm repyraying here again because I guess I was just confused, and maybe this is also what plays into me going to the different fortress. But I send a pearl over here on this top terrain, scanning with my wide macro, trying to spot where this fortress is. And if you've ever done ranked speedrunning before, you'll know that if you are anticipating the fortress to be a couple of chunks away, you throw a pearl, it's just not there, you start getting super worried. So I rescan again. I'm like, oh my gosh, am I a brick? Do I know where this fortress is? Thankfully, it's just the opposite like quadrant from where I was, which I was sort of expecting. But it was very nice to see here, especially because I think Fruit was saying some things in call, and he got lost going to his fortress. He's like 500, 600 blocks out. So I decided to raise my render and not go for strays. I saw a couple down bottom left, but they just seemed very out of the way. And raising my render, I got some better visibility, and I can commit to playing this spawner here. So me and Fruit are actually, wow, we're getting to the spawner at basically the same time. He starts his blaze bed slightly faster than me, but because I have a double blaze bed, I clear out my space just a half second sooner, so I can start with my soul sand here. And I also see a second spawner below me, and so I know that if I'm needing another stray or two, I haven't activated that spawner yet. And if you don't know, the first time going to any blaze spawner, it will spawn a pack of them, so I can use that sort of in the back of my head if I need a couple more rods to do all my stuff. So I'm done with my pre-crafting here, and I have 6 explosives. I'm comfortable to do zeros with that. I got a bow. Everything's looking nice and dandy, so I can start my blinding. Fruit now doing the soul sand on his little thing. Dude, the little strafe thing that he did at the other place, all that, never seen anybody do that before. I like watching players who, I don't know, do unique things. I was watching one of my friends, T-Wags, earlier today, and he's just getting back into speedrunning. He's literally the guy who invented zero cycles, so that kind of like just shows what kind of a legend he is. But he was getting back into speedrunning, and it's so interesting to see the way people do things differently. Because me, I'm kind of like in the mix of doing lots of the standard stuff. So much of speedrunning has become standardized of like, if you're in this situation, you do this because it's the best thing to do, or it's like the typical thing that people do. And it's very fun to see when people stray outside of that. And I think that's where you really see high-level gameplay. Like, the best players in the world, they're the ones developing these strats, and they're the ones constantly doing slightly new things, even if it's just a different way that you build your nether portal. I think it's fascinating. Back to the speedrun. I'm checking this second spawner because I know I don't need too many more rods. I need 1 more rod. I don't get it, which is a little bit unfortunate, so I gotta backtrack again to this other spawner. And now me and Fruit are both sort of racing to get to our strongholds. Mine is 2,000 blocks away. Fruit's is 2,000 blocks away, so it's really just gonna come down to the terrain decisions here. I am ahead, but my lead sort of slowly slips away as I'm playing out this end game. I need to get some more wood here because I'm like, I have a couple more pieces of wool, might as well. I can get a couple more beds. I can overlap crafting these things while I'm purling. 3 more beds. So now I'm going to be extremely comfortable. Even if I fail a zero, I'm still going to be able to recover very well. And now I'm sort of looking at my terrain, and it's not looking great. I'm having to curve a lot more to the left than I thought. You can kind of see here in the nether, I had to travel 191 blocks. I have 90 more blocks to go, and I'm just full mining. So I have to basically mine 90 blocks. Meanwhile, on Fruit's screen, lower left, you can see him. He has, I don't know, 10 blocks to go before he starts building his portal, so he's going to be making up a crazy amount of time on me. May the best stronghold win, I guess.
Oh my god, there's gravel everywhere. What is this? Time loss.
And this is where the speedrun starts to get close. We're both at different strongholds.
So
There's going to be
bad.
different navs, but we're going to have the same end. Fruit has now caught up and is ahead into the stronghold. I know, to win this, I'm going to have to nav fast and hit a 0. But tragedy strikes.
Oh my gosh, so I missed.
Oh. You can go to my stronghold.
Okay, I might. Wait, I'm 30 blocks off. Hold up, what? I shouldn't be giving such detailed comms. I guess it doesn't really matter.
Well, I'm gonna enter the end, so best of luck.
No. With Fruit entering the end, I know the match is virtually over. All he has to do is hit a 0. But as we look at his screen, it's a buried 0, and it's going to be a back dragon, one of the hardest dragons to get to.
Oh my gosh!
What the
Sorry.
hell is this?
Why do I get infinite creepers?
Oh no, I actually can. Oh my god. Okay. Bail.
Frick. This means I can still win. Go! Oh my gosh! Sorry.
Yeah, if you hit this one cycle, or the 0, you're a god. That's all I'm saying.
There's hope, there's hope.
Oh god. I don't have a boat. Oh my god, I'm actually scared for my life.
But as I go to craft my eyes, my inventory is full, and so I misclick like 4 times in a row. This is not what I need. And even though Fruit gets a perch as I enter, he only has 4.5 hearts, and it's not over. To have a shot, I have to hit this 0. As the dragon flies on my setup, Fruit has killed the dragon. GG's.
GG's. What a dude.
What a match, dude! You need to see my stronghold, Fruit. I had 6 creepers in starter
Dude, what?
because I spawned on surface.
My stronghold's at 8,600. Like, what the hell? What's your distance?
That's crazy. To stronghold?
Yeah.
Mine was 2,000.
Oh, mine's also 2,000.
No, that was a cool match, dude. I'm gonna freaking turn that into a video.